All right, y'all, quick little video on why I decided to go with the Lucky Dave's T-bars. I went with the 10-inch bars. I'll open them up for the first time here. Packaged pretty well, well protected. Inch. Okay. All right, these are them. This one is wrapping off. Nice, fresh powder coat. I don't think I've had a new set of T-bars from Lucky Dave's yet. I've actually, you see my channel, if you've been following the videos, I've got a set of 14-inch T-bars from Lucky Dave's San Diego bars that I put on my Sportster, and I've also got a set of 10-inch bars chrome that I put on the Dyna lowrider. But I've actually bought those both used or pre-owned, never one brand new. So this chrome looks pretty nice. Of course, it's got the holes for the internal routing right there, and these are the bars. They're gonna go on the FXDX. Let's jump over and see what that looks like. Oh, here's a couple bikes. Here's the here are the same bars in 10 inches on the lowrider. I don't like how I had to do the lights. I wasn't able to internally route those. I need to go back and figure out how to do that. Might have to do some sanding on these controls there. We'll see. I think I have a little trick for that, but that's what the 10-inch bars look like in chrome on the lowrider. Really like them. The reason why, here, let me show you what they look like on the DX. I mean, it's gonna look sick. Yeah. Okay, so I really like the way these bars feel. I mean, they just, that on that 10-inch, the chrome ones, they feel, man, they're just awesome. Thing is, I had the 14-inch bars, and they were high. I put my hands higher than my my shoulders, so that was a little uncomfortable. My shoulder kind of got a little painful there on some longer rides. Not too big of a deal though, but just depends on, you know, depends on your personal self and your body. But the 14 inches were too tall. I think the 12s would be the sweet spot, but I mean, if you look at this, the 10-inch bars I have on this lowrider, pick these up used from somebody, but I didn't have to extend any of these wires. Whatever was stock on the bike or whatever was on there before, these throttle idle cables were able to work. There was plenty of slack for the hand controls wires in the neck of the or in the frame of the bike. I'll show you all in the next video when I install these bars exactly what I'm talking about. It goes, this wiring goes into there. You have to fish it out. That's the hardest part about the job. So that fit. The clutch cable on the 10-inch bars, San Diego bars on this 04 Dyna fit right up. The clutch cable was just like barely long enough. The stock clutch cable, and I didn't have to change that out. The one thing I did have to change though is the brake line. So I had to make a custom brake line. I had to get some different banjo fittings for the, actually a Brembo I put on this one. Nice little upgrade. So basically with the 10-inch bars on this 04 Dyna, I didn't have to change anything except for that brake line. That's what kind of made me want to do the same thing on the 04 DX, because everything should be the same. And actually this brake line is actually a little bit longer I didn't feel like changing the clutch cable, everything like that, and plus I knew the 10s were super comfortable. I didn't want to have to risk it and get the 12s and have to change all that wiring, or start to change all the cables, and it not be as comfortable as it was on the 10-inch bars. So I said, let's just stick with the 10-inch bars again. And if you see here, it's the same clutch cable, so it should fit right up, should pull up. The should be enough room in the throttle and idle cables. And then if you can see here, this is the brake line. This one's actually got it's a DX, so it's got the dual disc. But these two brake lines go right here, and then it feeds into this new line, comes out right here, and goes up. It's actually fished behind the headlight and all this, the visor and everything. And I think if I pull it outside of there, it'll have more slack to get pulled up. So I don't think I'll have to, I mean, this got plenty of slack here. I don't think I'll have to change this line. So I think it's gonna be a huge score with the 10-inch bars on this setup. Now I don't know, I don't think this is stock, so you guys might not have the same setup. Actually, I'm pretty sure this is not stock, so you guys might not get as lucky, but you might have to only change just that brake line. You'll have to check out your bike and see what you need. But in my situation, these 10-inch bars, I think they're gonna work perfectly. And if you guys stay tuned in the next videos, I'm gonna show you. One thing too as well, I'm gonna have to relocate this speedometer. I'm gonna stick it on top of the visor right here. I've actually got a video where I did that on a Sportster already, but I'm gonna do it again and do another video where I do it on this Dyna. So I'm gonna do the full T-bar install. I just kind of wanted to show you guys the bars right now, tell you why I'm doing it. And that's pretty much it. I mean, I can avoid, basically, if you want to change this clutch cable on a Dyna, you have to, on this bike, you have to remove the exhaust, which I did actually just replace the clutch cable on this Dyna, and I had to remove the exhaust to access the clutch cable that comes right here in the transmission. Well, depending on the exhaust you have, these two bolts down here, 1 and 2, they can't be accessed without taking off the exhaust, or at least loosening the exhaust. So I didn't have a good time loosening it. I had to take the full exhaust off. Maybe you can just loosen it, but replacing the clutch cable, the cost of that, the time that was involved in replacing that clutch cable really deterred me from running the anything taller than the 10-inch bars. I mean, it would be worth it if that's what you want, but I know that these bars, the 10-inch San Diego bars by Lucky Dave's, are extremely comfortable and give a great feel when riding the bike. So I decided to stick with the black 10-inch, go with the black ones. As you can see here, there's not much slack. There's really not much else to go up. Like I don't know if that 12-inch bar would fit that line, but I'm pretty sure that my 10-inch bars will fit just fine. So that's gonna be a wrap for this video. Again, stay tuned if you're not subscribed already. We got a bunch of videos on the Dynas. We got some Sportster videos as well, and yeah, follow along. We're going to be installing these T-bars. Probably going to be a couple videos, and make sure to check those out. And thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.